So at Cypher, we were basically talking about how we are leveraging AI to basically help with customer engagement, increasing customer engagement, and more importantly, building habits. So our core platform, Habitual AI, automates the process of building habits. And we talked about how in a large enterprise to basically deploy an AI solution, you need collaboration from multiple teams, and you need to understand the business objectives first before you can deploy an AI solution successfully. And even after you have deployed it, you still need to work with the business teams to make sure that they use the recommendation and the output of the AI engine effectively. So it has been a really great experience at Cypher here. There is a lot of buzz in the industry, and so that is helping, at least giving us ears, so that when we go and tell people AI, they understand what it is. And however, I think there's going to take some more time before the industry matures into really seeing and extracting value from AI. And that's where the collaboration comes into play. So it's really important not to just work with analytics teams, but we also work with the marketing team, we work with the business team and the product team. So we sort of focus on a holistic package that you work with all teams and make sure that we understand their needs really well. That is really important. Basically, working with the different teams and making sure they understand what to expect and they understand what is going to happen with the AI. Right? What is the output going to look like? Because a lot of times the different departments it's hard because the field is emerging and it's very new. It's hard for them to visualize what it will look like. So, some of the challenges have been around that aspect. So our core platform and product, Habitual AI, basically automates the process of building habits. And what we are doing is, we are coming up with new algorithms which basically are pushing the cutting edge of technology, and especially in the machine learning and the AI space, right? We are not just using off-the-shelf algos to basically solve the problem. We are creating new efficient algorithms which are more suited for the Indian market, because what we see is a lot of the off-the-shelf algorithms like deep learning and LSTMs and so on, they are built for a market like the US or the Europe, where there is large amounts of computing power freely available, right? However, the Indian market and the Indian customer, it's from a business perspective, there is not, if you want to use those technologies, the ROI is just not there. And so from a business value perspective, there isn't ROI to basically justify the cost. So from that perspective, we had to come up with a completely new algorithm to basically solve the problem, rather than using off-the-shelf solutions, which is extremely efficient. So our solution is almost 10 times it's 10 times more efficient than existing off-the-shelf solutions. So we are helping push the boundary for the Indian AI community. The trends, so there are two things. I think we are probably coming sort of a plateau for the hype cycle for deep learning, because at least some of the conferences we visited this year, there is still a lot of buzz around deep learning, but it's slowly dying out because it's really great for specific problems, but it's not a silver bullet that can solve all problems, right? It's not a magic pill. So from that perspective, I think the initial euphoria that was there that it's going to solve all problems, that is dying, and people are exploring newer other technologies, and they're looking at even things like machine learning, which were passé for a few years. So they're going back to that and seeing how we can leverage those technologies and push the boundaries there. The Cypher team is awesome, and we really enjoyed our stay, and the facilities that were provided and the kind of audience we got access to was tremendous. So we're very happy with the Cypher experience.